nobody's better than anyone else in so many ways. I'm thinking about in terms of being an adventure rider, so I'm a pretty, what do they call it? Soft road, off-road adventure rider in my head. And I did have a wonderful subscriber say I was unfair to myself saying that. Thank you, Paul Newman, not the guy with the sauce, but you know who you are. Anyway, you know, I tend to, I don't go really crazy in my off-road adventures, but I call myself an adventure rider. I have adventures and I go seeking them. Then there's people at the other end of the scale, like Adam Ryman, who's been a desert racer. He can just fly. There's people somewhere in the middle, like Steve from Big Back Adventures. Lovely guy. He's a very skilled rider, way more than me. He's also got a much better back, which is why he does the things he does, and the things I do. Now, Steve had a crash on his new bike the other day. Watched the video last night. He's quite hard on himself, and I know why. He probably could have avoided it. He went a little bit left on a right-hand bend on a pretty dodgy track. Hit the loose stuff and a bad camber. Lost the rear. Had a kind of a step-off high side, which was lucky because he didn't get hurt. But you know, this is what happens. We go onto these trails, gravel roads, dirt roads, whatever you want to call them. There's all sorts. They are not a constant surface, you know. There is no such thing as reliable traction. They're constantly changing. Now, I will do really fast speeds on roads like that if the surface is pretty much standard as far as I can see ahead of me. As long as I can see well ahead of me, I'll easily do 100, because the bike is so stable the faster you go. You know, your desert racers, if they're going to do 150, there's almost no way that bike wants to fall over. That is so stable at that speed. But unfortunately, if you do have an accident at that speed, it's going to be serious. You know, I've had 8 what I would call crashes on this bike. None of them have got hurt, none of them have destroyed the bike. It's because of what I do at the speed I do. I know my capabilities, I know the bike's capabilities, and that's what I stick to. Aha! Bit of dirt. Alright, what's this going to be like? People are swerving around something in the middle there, by the looks of the tracks. Some big holes. I'll be blind. Oh yeah, look at those big holes. Holy shit, yep. Up there. Just what I was talking about. Surface conditions may vary. Like, this is the thing about riding off-road in inverted commas. Jeez, nearly went down the ditch there. Is the surface conditions will vary, and they will change your line and do all sorts of things to your ride. So, you know, my version of off-road riding is very careful. Like I said, I'll go fast if it's a good road. If the surface conditions are changing, I'll go slow enough so if I do come off, nothing terrible will happen. Know what I mean? So yeah. This is a good little example of this bit of road. You know, there's corrugations, ruts, potholes, nice bits. Oh, I haven't got a destination, do I? That's news to me. Oh, look at this. Now this is the kind of place where Steve kind of crashed. So adverse camber to the left, Oh, it's not as bad actually, it's got a high edge. A ditch full of the gravel that gets pushed to the outside of the corner. You know, if I went steaming into that, I'd almost certainly come off. So yeah, there's no such thing as a better adventure rider than somebody else. We're just different, you know. And in terms of the people who watch us, well, they're different too. Lots of people would find my videos really boring, but there seems to be a few that, you know, do enjoy them. Maybe they're people who enjoy similar rides, or they're thinking of getting into adventure riding, or they have the same bike and they haven't yet taken it off road, or they've had a little bit of a dabble, you know. And that's where my viewers sit, I think, which is awesome. I mean, it's all so bloody awesome. I love it. I'll do it until I can't, and I'll make videos about it until I don't want to. If you don't like my stuff, there's absolutely no thing, there's nothing that is making you watch. If you do like it, well, thank you so much for your views and comments and all the rest of it, and that's probably a good place to leave it. So yeah, no one is better, we're just different. Thanks for watching, guys. Be safe and be happy. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.